data science pipeline. So basically, what exactly is this? So data science pipeline takes some kind of inputs like kind of raw data. Okay, so as in the introductory video we were seeing, like these raw data can be just not numbers, text, images, videos, etc. So basically, we'll be feeding these raw data into a data science pipeline, and the end result would be something like simplified and understandable data. Okay, so the data science is an interdisciplinary field that focuses on extracting knowledge from data sets, so that are typically huge in amount. So the field encompasses analysis, preparing data for analysis, and also presenting uh, presenting findings to inform high level decisions in an organization. Okay, so it will be like it incorporates skills with respect to computer science, mathematics, statistics, information visualization, graphics, and business. So these are the kind of the few of the skill sets. So again, in the next video we'll be discussing the exact skills. Okay, so in detail. Okay, so in the simple to put down a pipeline in kind of a definition, so it is a set of actions which change the raw data from a various source. Okay, so this raw data can be like kind of not human readable. Okay, so it might be a confusion kind of data, and with respect to we will be getting with various sources. Okay, so if you are going with respect to just the internet, so it can be like surveys, feedbacks, or with respect to order list of purchases or votings or everything. So and finally the output would be like we'll be converting these data to a various understandable format, so that we can store it and use it to for analysis. Okay, so let me just reframe that. uh, Pipeline in data sense is a set of actions which changes the raw data from various sources to an understandable format, so that we can store it and use it for analysis. Okay, so again here we need to have a few steps of what and all these are the few steps which will be involved with respect to the data science pipeline. So these are kind of the standardized ones. So first thing is always understand the problem statement, what exactly we are expecting with respect to the output. Okay, so simplified understandable data. So if at all you are going with kind of I was mentioning with respect to dividing into groups. Okay, so clustering, so this is called as a clustering problem. So over there we need to know the end result. Okay, so we might need we have to end up with 2 clusters, 3 clusters, or how many clusters also is fine. So number of clusters is not a barrier, but it should make sense with respect to each individual cluster. Okay, so something like that. And also it can be kind of decision making. So end result should be having a very high accuracy, or it has to be pretty doing with respect to nice predictions. Or maybe you can take advanced more applications like self-driving cars. So already there is a lot of self-driving cars. So based on the input data, it has to decide whether it needs to take a right or a left, or how exactly it needs to take right. And also with respect to the individual like kind of automobile, the car, whatever you're driving, what are its dimensions and which lane it is driving in. So there are so many things. Okay, you should understand what exactly is our problem statement. Okay, so that is the initial step before even fetching the data. Okay, so next is data acquisition. So here we'll be fetching the data or obtaining the data. Okay, so this particular stage deals with like this stage involves the identification of data from kind of internal or external databases. Okay, so it can extract into useful formats. Okay, so there are so many formats with respect to this. So if you have something kind of distributed storages, you can have in data managements like kind of SQL and all. Okay, so and also you can have querying relation databases. Okay, and retrieving unstructured data. So unstructured data is nothing but our text, videos, audio files, and documents. Okay, so that is with respect to the first step, data acquisition. Next is data pre-processing. So this process is also known as cleaning of data. Okay, so there can be a lot of errors. Okay, so this is the most time consuming stage actually. Okay, so and it requires a lot of effort. Okay, so here we need to, as a data scientist, especially pre-processing, it's a very important step, because here we need to identify errors, we need to identify missing values, we need to identify corruption records, and also we need to replace and fill missing values, and also we have to change the data accordingly, so that our uh, the intelligent tool whatever we are building for prediction should understand the data. Okay, so again we might have multiple factors, multiple features. Okay, so for example, I was taking up with respect to an example of financing, right? So maybe we'll start from the problem statement itself, or personal financial management. Okay, so the problem statement can be something like you need to spend 40% on your needs, 30% on your what do you tell, entertainment or something. I'll just keep it with the needs and entertainment, or two categories, and the remaining goes to savings. Okay, so that will be your problem statement. What about data acquisition? Data acquisition is completely your expenditure from the previous months. Okay, so then you need to do pre-processing. Okay, so with respect to needs, you need to categorize which are the needs. Okay, so over here you might have multiple purposes. Okay, so personal needs, or you need to have needs for like kind of transportations, and also these are kind of will come under expenditures. Okay, need expenditures. Okay, so you need to make sure when you're feeding the data of such data, it should be pre-processed as whether everything has its own significance, and one feature should not suppress the other feature's significance. Okay, so that is with respect to data pre-processing. And next we have exploratory analysis. Okay, so this is basically visualization. Okay, so here EDA in short, exploratory data analysis. Okay, so that is how it is been in short told as EDA. So when data reaches this stage of the pipeline, it is free from errors and missing values, and hence it is suitable for finding patterns, and also with respect to visualization or charts. Okay, so we'll be seeing again for visualization kind of in the programming language itself. Need not to worry, we'll see that later in the upcoming videos. Okay, and again here with respect to you can create statistical models also with respect to visualization and inferentials, and also you can create in a tabular format, maybe charts, graphs, and or etc. Okay, so that is our exploratory data analysis. And next we have next step as machine learning or deep learning models. Okay, here we will be doing modeling of data. So this stage of the data science pipeline, like kind of where machine learning comes into play. Okay, so again throughout this course again we will be giving a lot of significance to machine learning over here. Now you might be wondering that you have taken up a data science course, not a machine learning course. Okay, so but basically with respect to comparing with data science versus machine learning, data science is a broader field. Okay, so you need to do data analysis, data learning, also involving machine learning, and then several other relative stuff. Okay, so basically machine learning is part of data science. Okay, so if you are not taken up machine learning also in data science, you need to know, you need to learn with respect to machine learning to create a intelligent model. Okay, so here we'll be again having significance with respect to machine learning also, but still other pre-processing steps also will be involved. Okay, so again with respect to machine learning, so here uh, uh, the machine learning model which will be creating, so that model are nothing but in general like has some kind of rules. So statistic, it will make statistical sense, and also which are used for predicting tools to enhance our business decision makings. Okay, so you can take it that way. So we'll be going through with respect to what types of learnings or algorithms are there, and also with respect to the packages which we'll be using. Okay, so basically you will get to know later on. Okay, so need not to worry much about that. And final step with respect to our data science pipeline is nothing but final insights. Okay, so it is interpreting the data. So again with respect to similar to paraphrasing your data science model in the fourth step, we should always remember that we cannot explain it to the like kind of 6-year-old. Okay, so taking an example. Okay, so it might understand to us, but we cannot explain it to the 6-year-old. So we need to communicate. Okay, so communication is the key. So this is the most crucial part of the pipeline. So maybe the business model, whoever you are developing this data science, as you are working as a data science engineer, you need to do an immense you need to have an immense storytelling ability. Okay, so that you can put down these insights to the non-technical person too. Okay, so you can explain your model to the non-technical audience. Okay, so that will be our final insight. So here it will be like we need to like have few things priorly. So basically like kind of business domain knowledge. Okay, so what exactly they are dealing with, and definitely data visualization will come with a lot of handy way. Okay, so like kind of a picture speaks thousand words. Okay, so one single picture can speak thousand words, similar to that. And finally communication, definitely you need to give with respect to the immense storytelling abilities. Okay, so that's all with respect to the pipeline. So data science pipeline.